far, which have been built into a AirCo P25 radio. Coming to TETRA, TETRA actually stands for Terrestrial Trunk Radio. This has been developed by HC under the TETRA MOU. It basically combines the cellular telephony, the workgroup management, and the packet data all put together into a secured network developed by HC. Feature set is very similar to what is needed by mission critical users. Spectrum efficiency. The HC MOU provides for 150 organizations from all over the world, and over 40% of the nations have adopted TETRA as a basic standard for the radio. There's very wide acceptance of TETRA today around Asia Pacific, Middle East, Africa. 117 countries in the world have adopted TETRA. So, excellent global standard, both P25 and TETRA. Again, meets all the basic requirements that we talked about. So, all the basic feature set that is needed by an emergency communication officials are all available in a TETRA radio. Both of these radios, P25 and TETRA, have some kind of data, but not enough data. So, what emergency communication has been lacking is the need for video, because it doesn't have video. Like smartphone today have video, but the TETRA and P25 don't have video, and people are looking at as video as the new voice. So for that you need some kind of a broadband technology. 4G technology. In the morning you saw a presentation on WiMAX as a possible technology for this. The mobile broadband technology will not replace the current line mobile to radio. So the voice will continue to be on this radio for many years to come, because push to talk on IP is still not reached the level of latency that is required. It will of course supplement the mission critical voice system. So 4G technologies will definitely provide video, will definitely provide high speed data, but it will continue to supplement it by the voice using TETRA or P25. So there is definitely a need for two things. One, of course, video, and second is interoperability. And both of these are very critical from the point of view of managing the emergency operations, particularly in the events that are much higher significance events, where there is a mass destruction or there is a major disaster. So definitely the need for interoperability increases on those high-end events, because the number of agencies that get involved are too many. Sometimes even more than 100 agencies get involved, and if they can't talk to each other, they can't share data, then it becomes very difficult in managing those operations. So that's why you need to make sure that as you go for managing bigger events, you need to equip the forces with both interoperability and video. Okay, let me just talk a little bit about the video. Actually, live videos can really enhance the response to emergencies. It's very clear that the live videos from an incident using multiple cameras allow the command management to make those decisions. If it's a high-speed car chase or a hostage situation or a bank robbery, or the search and rescue, or there is a earthquake or a tsunami, any of these bigger events, videos can really improve the situation, and therefore it's very critical to make sure that the emergency forces have access to the video capabilities. I was just going to take two examples of a video and how video can help. This is one example of a barricaded suspect, maybe a bomber or somebody who is held in the area, and you need to make sure that the area is sanitized. So you need large number of video streams that will be coming out from that video to remotely operate surveillance camera. You don't know how many bombs are there in that area. You don't know what is actually happening there. So you should be able to download the images, you should be able to download floor plans, manuals, get situation update continuously, make sure that the scene video from different angles, and if you have the snipers at a number of places, each video of those sniper is fed back into this. And this picture shows you a typical barricaded suspect and how many video streams that need to flow back. A typical incident may last about 4 hours, 6 hours, 1 day. But during that period, there will be huge communication activity that will happen, and that the success or failure of that will determine how quickly you can set up the communication facilities. Here is another example of a hazardous material incident. Using a video feedback, experts in safe locations or command centers can provide guidance to the people who are there, because you can't get experts everywhere. The entire event management can be done remotely by video. Particularly if you recall the recent nuclear disaster that occurred in Japan, you were not having access to the videos to go in there and able to be guided by the nuclear experts as to what is to be done. So many of these things can be done if you have a video capability of reaching out. So video is very important. Second thing is the interoperability, because on bigger incident you have multiple agencies, and if they can't talk to each other, then it's really not a good response. Most people assume that if you have radios, you have interoperability. So it's a standard radio, Tetra radio or 325, therefore it will work with each other. That's not the case. Interoperability is not there today. One needs to reach for it. Because different forces have different communication equipment at different ages, and the funding is not available for that. There is a lack of coordination. In fact, I think just 2 days back, US Congress approved a new law for providing funds and for providing additional spectrum for providing nationwide interoperability communication in US, and I'm sure it's happening in other countries as well. And interoperability is not just technology, it's a number of things that need to be done, which involves the governance, the operating procedure, the technology, the training, the usage, and a whole lot of things that need to, I don't need to go into this details of this chart, but to have an interoperability among multiple agencies, there's a whole lot of things that need to be done. It's important it to be done, but we're still a step away from that. But I think it's a goal which is very important. It is a goal which is very important to meet the needs of emergency communications. So if I look at the future possible emergency network, it will possibly be based on an IP backbone. It will have, of course, the land mobile radios, P25 Tetras. It would have a 4G LTE broadband network, and of course linked to satellites, through public Wi-Fi, and large number of other things, multiple dispatch sites connected to various national and IP backbones. So that's kind of a vision for the future of a nationwide emergency network of the future. Now let me come down to really when we talk about why we go to trunking, why we go to various things. It's all because the spectrum is very limited. Simply put, no spectrum, no effective communication. No effective communication means no emergency communication, no disaster response. So spectrum is bread and butter and life of any emergency communication. In saving a life, every second counts, and therefore every hertz counts. Wireless technology is the only practical means of coordinating between officers across a large geographical area. And even today and for many years to come, for daily work, two-way radio will be the most practical technology of choice because of in-building penetration, speed, performance of group calls, etc., etc. So this is going to remain so, and therefore these radios need to be provided with spectrum. There's a new 700 megahertz digital dividend band that is opening up around the world. That can provide first responders with a new tool to save lives, minimize damage, and provide for law and order. Full motion video is what public protection agencies have been asking for decades. Today, LTE is the closest technology that is available that can meet that need. It's the only technology that has been deployed around the world in US. Public safety agencies do need 10 plus 10 megahertz, and US Congress has just approved this new legislation that I was talking about. US had given 5 plus 5 megahertz in 2007, I think, and based on that, the broadband networks have been rolled out. Congress has just last week approved a new bill that will give them additional 5 plus 5 megahertz. It will give them funding to roll out a nationwide interoperable LTE networks. So that's what is happening in US. We need to make sure that Asia doesn't remain behind and we really have something comparable, a network which can provide the basic needs of the emergency communicators. Spectrum, of course, is key, so I don't need to say that again. And that's all my presentation for the day. Thank you so much. The copy of this presentation has a number of links that can be used as resources, both from the US as well as from IT resources. These links have a lot of information in terms of the public safety and emergency communication. And these are available from the presentation that I have shared. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Bajia. As you mentioned, all presentations will be can be downloaded from the website. It's already available. Yesterday and today's presentations are already available. Yes, questions for Mr. Bajia? Can you give an idea of, if we implementing a digital radio network, what kind of network, what kind of elements that we need to have?
See, if you need to implement a digital radio system, you need to have the base station, and you need to have the radios, you need to have a tower, and the antenna.
But then can coexist with the cellular networks?
Yes, definitely. The self-training it's like cellular network only. Today's Tetra or P25 are similar to cellular networks, so they coexist. They work in slightly different bands. For example, P25 Tetra both operate in the lower part of 800 megahertz, cellular operates in the upper part of 800 megahertz, and they coexist. In most cities we have these networks. Network, for example, is going to move towards a digital network. They have an analog network, and like that, most cities have already changed over to digital.
Questions? If not, yes, thank you very much, Mr. Bajia. And then, okay, we are concluding today's meeting. Tomorrow we come back, but not to this room. We go to the room right below, downstairs, and the name of the room is the study room. So we come back at 9 a.m. Okay, and then สำหรับกลุ่มของคนไทยนะครับผมเดี๋ยวเราขอเจอหารือกันที่ข้างล่างห้องข้างนะครับผมก็ใช้เวลาที่ชั่วโมงSo let's have a debate and then see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much for your